Phil LeBeau, Hyundai.
Here.
Hyundai apparently opening a new EV plant in Georgia. Phil, if I can't have Carly, you heard me. I'd rather have you. You made my day.
Oh, Joe, I'm a consolation prize. That makes me feel so good. We are down here at the new Hyundai plant opening just outside of Savannah. Elabel, Georgia is where we're at right now. Huge day, not only for Hyundai in the state of Georgia, but when you talk about auto manufacturing in the United States, this is it. This is ground zero for the most important news of the day. When a new plant opens, a lot of people pay attention. This plant, by the way, will ultimately employ 8,500 people. They're still ramping up in terms of hiring and bringing a number of people here. And yes, there are plenty of robots who are here assisting with the production of vehicles. 300,000 is the annual capacity here. Currently building the Ioniq 5. Ioniq 9, two electric models that are growing in popularity here in North America. And for Hyundai, increasing North America production is a huge part of where the company is at right now. Take a look at their annual sales in the U.S. and where they come from. 58%, almost 58% of the vehicles are built in Korea, imported into the United States. Certainly helps that there is not a tariff attached to vehicles imported from Korea. There you see U.S. production is just under 34%, and they get about 8% out of a plant down in Mexico. As for the Meta plant that is being fired up here in Georgia, they actually started production in October. The Ioniq 5 is built here, the Ioniq 9, and Hyundai's growth in EVs is not an accident. They have been strong for a while. They're number 2 in the U.S. in terms of EV market share, just over 10%, a distant number 2 to Tesla. We'll see what happens when Tesla reports its Q1 numbers in terms of market share for Hyundai Kia. Finally, take a look at shares of Hyundai. The reason we're showing this to you, remember earlier this week, the chairman of Hyundai announced $21 billion of investments in the United States. Steel plant in Louisiana is on the books. This plant is firing up. There's other things that are in the mix as well in the future. But for Hyundai today, the focus is on this plant finally officially opening here just outside of Savannah. Guys, back to you.